Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kevin.
Oh, welcome to my show. Yes, it is me. I'm back again. I thought I'd start this evening by releasing this poor hen. I found it in a battery farm, as sad can be. So fly into the sky, my friend, for now I set you free. Likewise, I am hoping to unleash some smiles and laughs. Be you Scousers, Geordies, Manx, Cockneys, Jocks or Toughs. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. That's the title. Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. Welcome to my show now where the sun is always out and ye are ever guaranteed a foaming pint of stout. Burp! Pardon me? Oh, it's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's called It's Kevin. It's the Kevin Eldon Show. It's the Kevin Eldon Show.
Morning, Joe.
Oh.
You look a bit rough. How was Peter's party?
I actually left at about 11. Everyone else went on to a club.
Sounds like it was quite a night. Morning, Tim. You look a bit rough.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Did you go to the club?
Yeah, but I left about 1. I don't feel too good.
Morning, Simon. You look a bit rough.
Christ. I am never drinking again. I left Pete about 6. I don't know how he does it. I really don't.
Morning, Pete. You look...
I know.
That's one small step for man, one Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood.
First man on the moon, Neil Armstrong there. But did he say that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind? Or, as some claim, that's one small step for a man, one Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood? Let's ask second man on the moon, Buzz Aldrin.
Can I just right away say that Neil clearly says one giant leap for mankind?
OK, Buzz, let's listen again.
One Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Buzz, but you got to admit, it does sound a little bit like one Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood.
It doesn't sound anything like one Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood. Play it again, in sections.
One Swiss dinosaur...
One giant leap.
In Polly Gosling's...
For...
anorak hood.
Mankind.
It is, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Obvious.
One Swiss dinosaur in Polly Gosling's anorak hood.
Stupid.
Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, that's cleared that up, Buzz. Thanks very much.
Candid stock and a Komodo swab.
Thanks, Alison.
Come in.
Morning,
Morning, have a seat. How can I help?
Oh, well...
I see. And when did you first notice the symptoms?
Oh, about...
Right. And have they recently become more pronounced?
Well, certainly...
OK, well, I'm pretty sure I know what the problem is.
Oh, what
You're
is...
preemptive.
What's
It's quite a rare condition where you become totally predictable.
Oh. Is there
I'm afraid not.
Are you absolutely...
Quite sure.
But what...
It's hereditary.
Are you
No, it's not infectious.
And what...
Well, a fruit diet has been found to alleviate the condition slightly.
But where...
Well, all I can suggest practically is a programme of counselling. You'll find a leaflet at reception.
Oh, thank
You're welcome.
you.
Yes, goodbye. If you could send the next patient in,
yes,
please.
Morning, Doctor.
Hello, take a seat. How can I help?
What you got there, then?
Oh, it's Beefeater magazine, latest edition.
Oh, you like beefeaters, do you?
Beefeaters? yes, I love them. I reckon if I had to choose out of all of the things in the world, including even air, water or food, I would choose beefeaters. I'm mad on them.
What is especially about beefeaters, then?
Beefeaters? They're brilliant. Look at that one's rough.
Right.
I'm quite the Beefeater enthusiast, actually. I've got Beefeater T-shirts, Beefeater jigsaws, Beefeater tea towels, Beefeater slippers, Beefeater alarm clock. I've got a Beefeater watch. Oh, I forgot it's in for repair, but I have got one. I made this Beefeater costume myself. I've read all the books there are about Beefeaters. There are 4. I'm actually the editor of this Beefeater magazine. I edit it, I write it, I deliver it, I read it, I reread it, I re-reread it, and then I put it in the trunk with the others. I make models of Beefeaters. I make them out of the inside of toilet rolls, and I make them out of the outside of toilet rolls, and I make them out of chrome. I made a Beefeater once out of beef, actually, but I didn't eat it. I've written a song about a Beefeater. It goes, have you seen the fine Beefeater eating up his pastry? Yes, I hardly sleep. I spend so much of my time on my Beefeater-centred activities. I would say that I'm probably, without fear of contradiction, the #1 Beefeater fan in the world. Strike that, universe.
You going in for a visit today, then? Tower of London.
What?
Where the beefeaters live.
Where the Beefeaters live?
You know.
I really like this studio. It's got an atmosphere, well, it's hard to define.
Well, the atmosphere in this studio is not that hard to define, inasmuch as the atmosphere in this studio consists of oxygen, nitrogen, argon, carbon dioxide, and small amounts of other gases.
Come by, lads. Come by.
They film one man and his dog in here, you know? Hey, let's go straight over to the sports desk. It's nice, isn't it? I gave it a little spray of Mr. Sheen earlier. I want to put some WD-40 on the draw runners. So it's really smooth action now. What's... Open drawer. Oh, close drawer. Open drawer. Close drawer. Open drawer. Close drawer. Hey, Bob. Oh, I like that.
It's a prop for this week's show.
That's really good. Remind me, what bit of the show's it for again?
This bit.
Oh, yeah. Open drawer. Good evening, my name is Stanley Dewthorpe. I am a fictional man from the north of England. I'm chimney smoke, I'm Moor mist. Anyway, life in the north of England, it's one thing after another which has been preceded by something, which itself has been preceded by something, which itself has been preceded by something, going all the way back to 1066, if you're one of them creationists, when that evil hussy Evie Adams picked the Forbidden Conqueror and shoved it up King Harold's nose. Or even further back, if you're Stephen Dawkins, 13.7 billion years with everything reduced to a singular point, smaller even than Jimmy Clitheroe. Or even further back, if you're a proponent of the Big Bounce theory, Big Bounce, Ada Hopkins, which posits an infinite regression of eternally expanding and contracting universes. You decide! But what really takes the black pudding home with a fancy bag made out of recyclable material, decorated with flowers, owned by a flamboyant window dresser who wears a purple cravat and owns a cat called Lady Gaga, who's got a face looks like it's been squashed in a vice, was when I found a threepenny pence piece in an empty crisp packet. I think it was clog and mill flavour at the corner of Oplington Road and Edlington Avenue. You know, where Tommy Garter's Aunt Fifi got killed by that barrel of piccalilli. And when I got home, I found that my wife had run off with the ghost of German Shakespeare Wolfgang Goethe. Is it Goethe or Goethe? Is it Goethe or Goethe? Is it Ganter or Groffling? Is it Gatley or Dudley? Is it Wanstrich or Flitznew? Is it Wambley or... Close drawer. And from our sports desk to our celebrity chef, Charlie Sinclair. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Kevin.
Well, looks like you've been busy.
Made some dinner.
Oh, great. What's the recipe? Never mind. Do you reckon it's about ready now?
Yeah.
Let's have a look then, shall we? So, What's this?
It's called razor clam, leek and brioche bake.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll try some. I can taste fresh thyme in there. It's quite strong. Oh, no. I don't mean strong in a bad way. Strong in a good way. It's delicious. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to have to take this.
No problem.
Hi, darling.
OK, from our celebrity chef over to Hilary Swan, our economics editor, with the finance news.
I told you not to call me at work.
What do you think of my new perfume?
It's nice. What is it?
It's Wrists by Parfum de Pom Pom.
Smells like wrists.
It does. Do you want to try?
Now my neck smells like wrists.
It does. Your neck smells just like wrists.
Wrists by Parfum de Pom Pom. Now your whole body can smell like wrists. It's the silent killer. You can't hear it. You can't taste it. You can't smell it. Cauliflower kills. Fit a cauliflower alarm.
Now, you see, this is the thing about Bob. There's no job that he can't turn his hand to. Is there, Bob? So, how are you?
Oh, very well, thanks, Kevin.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Well, I say very well. I've actually got a touch of orthospasm.
Orthospasm?
Orthospasm. I first got it when I was working as a ghostwriter for Premier League football players. Premier League footballers are thoughtful blokes with the minds of philosophers and the hearts of poets.
And as the beloved orb left my foot, spinning through the air like a meteor in the depths of the cosmos, I felt my entire life's dreams and hopes shared its happy trajectory. Unobstructed, pure, true.
Unfortunately, footballers' agents need them to maintain an image of pig ignorance so that they don't alienate their sponsors' target audiences. So, Bush, another one in the back of the net. Result.
That's actually very sad.
Yeah, it is. To think that the world will never see a book of John Terry sonnets.
Hi, my name is Paul Hamilton, and I am a poet. So shoot me. This week's poem is called On Remonstrating with the Alcoholic with regards to his unsolicited comments pertaining to the Polish barmaid. No, Adrian. I will not get a load of that Polish bit. No, Adrian. I would not like to get my head between those two beauties and go wabba, wabba, wabba. No, Adrian. No. Adrian, there are crisps in your beard and vomit on your shoes and dandruff in your hair. There are Pringles in your larder and urine in your milk bottles and a Vauxhall Astra engine in your bed. Adrian, there is nothing in your diary and something in your attic, and I don't know what that is in your toilet. And when you look at Anna Zorilski, she has a name. You see 3D, page 3, swinging free double D fantasy through the lies of your lager-filled eyes. Whereas I I see a brave young woman in a cowardly old town who yearns for her mama's goulash. Quantum shift sequence initiating.
This is it, Christopher. Remember this. Although we may be interfering with history on a grand scale, we are also taking an opportunity to undo a great evil.
Okay, how about this, Andrew? Oh, Joseph, your multicolored coat has many different colors.
Yes!
Yeah.
Jolly good, Ted. You're a superb lyricist.
Hey, fellas. I thought you might like to see a few new moves I've been working on for Jake the Pig. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. I'm a Jake, a pig, little, with me extra leg, little, What's up, fellas? Where's the funeral? It's truth.
Are you all right, Rolf?
Yeah. Actually, Timbo, that wasn't my extra leg you pulled off just there. Wahoo! It's the White Coat Window on the World of Worldwide Wonders with the warmly winsome Wendy Wilson. Wendy, welcome and wank you. Thank you. So what do you got?
Well, Kevin, this week I'm asking, is seeing believing? Rhetorical question. You know what a rhetorical question is? Do you?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was a rhetorical question. Yes, I do know what a rhetorical question is. Who doesn't?
Lots of people.
No, that was a rhetorical...
The relationship between the human brain and the eye is a very complex one. Let's try an experiment. I'm going to walk over here. Now, when I say, I'd like you and the audience at home to put one hand over one of their eyes, okay? Now.
Wow.
What are you seeing?
You look like a yucca plant.
Now, when I say, you and the viewers take your hand off again. Now.
And now you look like a lady again. Beautiful
hand over eye. Off. On. Off. It's the visual version of the Doppler effect, and it's called the Yuckler effect, and it's to do with the way the light falls onto the optic nerve.
It's astonishing. Although, I have to say, there's nothing yucca-y about you.
But our sight can also affect the way we perceive sound. Watch this. Listen to me say this sentence. Hello, and how are you today? Now watch what happens when I say exactly the same sentence wearing a baseball cap and holding a mobile phone.
Don't you tell me to keep my voice down, you tosser.
In both cases, you're hearing exactly the same sentence, but the visual input is fooling your brain into thinking that they sound quite different. Hello, and how are you today?
Don't you tell me to keep my voice down, you tosser.
Well, it's amazing. You're amazing at explaining things. Yeah. Well, it just goes to show that seeing isn't always believing. Thank you, Wendy. Always.
Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, Brahms
They're all
have all
heroes
died.
of ours, aren't they?
Really? What?
They're
what are you
wonderful
saying, sir?
people.
Are they?
Oh, yes, they really turn us on.
But they did.
Well, suppose they turn other people on.
That's just their tough shit.
It's what?
Nothing. Rude word. Next question.
No. What was the rude word?
Shit.
Was it really? Good heavens, you frightened me to death.
Yes.
What about you girls behind?
He's like your dad, isn't he, this geezer?
Are you,
Your granddad.
Are you worried or just enjoying yourself?
Enjoying myself.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, I always wanted to meet you.
Did you really? We'll meet after, shall we?
You dirty sod. Dirty old man.
Well, keep going, Chief. Keep going. Go on. You got another 5 seconds. Say something outrageous.
You dirty bastard.
Go on, again.
You dirty fucker.
What a clever...
What a fucking rotter.
Well, that's it for tonight. I'll be seeing you soon. I hope I won't be seeing you again. From me, though, good night.
OK, let's have a roundup of this week's new releases with music critic and full English breakfast, Chaz Boff. You all right, Chaz?
All right.
So, first up, the Nanga Witches. Now, they haven't had a single out for quite a while. What do you think?
OK, try to imagine Plan B and Robert Plant fighting over a beetle wig, and there you have in a nutshell the sound of the Nang Witches.
Right. I don't really understand. But no, it's all right. On to the next track, which is called Mingle by New South London outfit Mingle.
OK, try to imagine Nick Drake driving a bubble car with a Clash in the back, arguing over the directions with young Tom Jones till they career right into a shed in which the Arctic Monkeys are beating up a nun.
Have you listened to these records, Chaz?
OK, try to imagine Dusty Springfield borrowing some tea bags from her new neighbours Daft Punk, who've got Beck round to mend the combi boiler that XTC installed when she was drunk on Teenage Fan Club's homebrew.
Yeah, none of this means anything.
OK, try to imagine the Shangri-La's Jarvis Cocker and
right, where's the dog?
On a balloon trip over Vic Chester.
Ah, there's one. Here, boy.
Being punched in the
Here,
face
boy.
by a Madonna tribute artist just after she's had some bad
Good boy.
Hello, this is Mr. Alexander Graham Bell making the first ever telephonic communication. Can you hear me, Mr. Watson?
I hear you clearly, Mr. Bell.
Good. Then I must ask you, Mr. Watson, if you or any of your relatives have ever made an unsuccessful insurance claim after an accident that was not your fault. Hello?
Right. Let's have a look at what's coming up next week. Lonely Dog makes a welcome return. The Cheese Witch gets more than she bargains for when she takes on the Onion Wizard. And I'll be fighting evil. So, time to say goodbye. Now, ideally, the traditional showbiz way would be to sign off with a jaunty catchphrase. But the trouble is, I haven't got a catchphrase. But if I had a catchphrase, then I think my catchphrase would be the following catchphrase. I haven't got a catchphrase. That would be my catchphrase.
But still it's nowhere near as cool as all the ones I knew at school, and all the ones I've learned since then. Oh no, what were they again? There's simply E's from the Fonz, and the famous one from the two runs. Good night from me, good night from him. There's I'll be back, and damn it, Jim, there's no don't titter, and I go on. Let's see what you would have wanted. Oh, behave, and there's I'm free, yabba dabba do. But me, I haven't got a catchphrase. But if I had a catchphrase, then I think my catchphrase would be the following catchphrase. I think get your catchphrase. That would be my catchphrase. You're doomed, just like that. I don't, funny tat. Silly moo, and only me, I've been in the fool. From Mr. T, lovely jubbly, cowabunga, Heidi high, and acre but matron from our can, and also turned out nice again. Bitty, what's up, Doc? Something come from that bloke cock. I don't believe it. That's a high. It can't be beaten, and that is why.
He hasn't got a catchphrase, but if he had a catchphrase, then he thinks his catchphrase would be the following catchphrase.
I haven't got a catchphrase.
That would be his catchphrase.